Hello, everybody. So, I'm just kind of getting started here. This is a live stream. Was supposed to be live streaming on YouTube Shorts earlier. Had a little bit of a technical problem. So, jumping in, and we're going to do a little live streaming here directly on YouTube with no other channels at the moment, or no other stream platforms at the moment. Hello, Lucy. Thanks for stopping in. So, my name is Joe. I'm a solutions architect. It's a fancy name for a technology consultant. I am been in the business for nearly 30 years. Worked in Silicon Valley and got quite a background. So, what's the point of this conversation? Primarily around AI, its impact on jobs, perhaps its impact on you, perhaps its impact on me, and what we can do about it. So I'm open to having a conversation, questions, comments, drop them in, and I will do my best to answer them for you. A lot of things going on in terms of advancements with AI and also job layoffs. If you were paying attention, last week, there was an announcement for economic data related to 108,000 announced layoffs in January. Most of those are now being attributed to some type of AI automation. Hello, yes, let's go, FK. So, questions, comments, drop them in. I'm happy to address. So, what did I hear last week? I heard 108,000 job layoffs being blamed on AI. Now, I'm a actively working solutions architect, which again is a fancy name for a consultant, working in the technology space, enterprise software. I've been doing that for nearly 30 years. And I see what's going on. I see what's going on inside my company. I see what's going on with lots of other companies and lots of other organizations that I work with. I have worked with and do work with anything from federal governments to state and local governments to large companies, insurance, utilities, finance. List goes on and on. So it's fair amount of experience that I've had seeing the evolution of jobs and technology and things like outsourcing and the financial crisis that we had in the United States in 2009. We've seen the Y2K effect back in the early 2000s. Lots of things I've seen and weathered through as storms in my own personal career and have managed to stay employed a large part of it. So I thought I'd jump in, see if people have questions, concerns, comments regarding their own jobs, their own either experience or lack of experience with AI. Feel free to drop them into chat there, and I will do my best to answer them for you or give you some guidance if I can. It is definitely, as I mentioned to multiple people, honestly, in January, I think 2026 is going to be one kind of crazy year. So drop your comments and let's have a conversation. So one of the other things I heard, this was a couple weeks ago, Meta, which is Facebook, along with some other properties that they own, they reported their earnings. And in that earnings call, Mark Zuckerberg mentioned when he was asked specifically about the effects of AI in his company and the increase in productivity, he was asked a general question, and the way that he answered it was actually pretty shocking, at least to me. And like I said, I've been working in this industry for a long time. He had stated that they have gone from having a 100-person team for certain types of projects down to a single person. Now, he did qualify that and said that single person is a smart person using AI. And so that smart person with AI is able to accomplish from a productivity perspective and an output perspective on that project nearly what 100 other members would have required to produce the same amount of output. And that's just honestly a pretty crazy statistic. So I think I think that says a lot. It's a compression basically of 100 to 1, and it kind of gives us a glimpse into what we can expect over the next 12 months or so, or 11 months left of this year, so to speak. So you got questions, comments, drop them in chat, and I will do my best to give you some guidance, give you some insight, let you know what's going on, what's real, what's not, what is the what we really need to be concerned about versus we don't, and also if you are finding yourself in a position of being employed and you see AI being implemented in your particular job role or within your company, and you want some insights in terms of how to navigate that and how to stand out, I'm happy to try to provide some insight and advice there. What I say basically is this is the time to be the zebra. Have you ever heard the analogy of, do you want to be a zebra among elks, or do you want to be one of the elks in a herd of elks, right? So if you ever heard that analogy before, this is the time in which you want to be the zebra in the herd of elks. So you stand out. You do not want to blend in. Blend in is an opportunity to be blended into those layoffs. So very important to really stand out and not blend in. So again, you got questions, comments, feel free to drop them into chat, and I'm happy to try to answer them for you. If you're watching this on the shorts, I can see your comments. If you're watching this on the longs on YouTube, I can see your comments as well. So just drop them in, and I'm happy to have a conversation. We have any software developers or engineers out there concerned? It's one of the biggest areas that's getting impacted by AI now, of course, and I've got firsthand experience in terms of working with AI for coding. It's pretty significant in terms of the rapid developments in that particular area. It is moving fast, very, very fast, and you need to keep up with it, because if you don't, you will get left behind. Question, comments, drop them in chat. And if you're on one of the other platforms, I will read out the comment or chat so everybody can hear it and we can answer it together. Is anybody being affected right now by layoffs? Or is anybody concerned right now in terms of how AI is impacting their role at their particular company? Don't be shy. What are the chances you are being impacted? I know I'm being impacted, but like I said, I've chosen to be that zebra among elks instead of being just one of the other elks. So So again, if you got questions, comments, drop them in. I'm happy to talk about it. When it comes to AI, if you're a creative, you may hate it, and I understand that. I'm also a creative, and it's kind of a love-hate relationship. But I can tell you that in some ways, there has been no better time in the history of our world to actually be a creative, because you have been given a gift like no other gift that has ever come our way from a technology perspective. You, as a creative, now have the power to create what Hollywood used to be able to only create with millions and millions and millions of dollars and lots of people and hours and hours and hours and days and days and days and weeks and weeks and weeks and everything else goes along with it. So as a creative, you can fight it, but also as a creative, you could embrace it and really amplify the type of creative work you can now do, literally out of your bedroom. So again, if you get questions, comments, drop them in chat. Happy to try to address them for you. Anything related to some simple career advice, AI, layoffs. Welcome in. You got questions on AI, you got questions around some career advice. What do you do if you're facing a job layoff? Perhaps you're currently working and you're concerned about a layoff, especially if it's AI driven. What can you do to either prevent it or at least try to be the last one to get laid off instead of the first one? Let me know. I can give you some insight, some advice based upon my experience over the last 2.5 years and over 30 years of working in corporate America. What are the chances? What are the chances you are being affected by AI? That's really the key question. What are the chances AI is impacting you? What are the chances you love AI? What are the chances you hate AI? Let's hear from you. Is AI or what? Am I looking at IA in name? AI is artificial intelligence. And if you're not familiar with AI, right? AI is artificial intelligence. It's what's coming for our jobs, especially the white collar jobs, the keyboard jobs. What are the chances? Okay, somebody likes to be a troll online. Nice job. Nothing, aim looking. Are you talking of these? You just gotta love trolls when they pop in. Okay, got questions, comments around jobs, layoffs, career advice, AI, love it, hate it? Drop them in chat. I'm happy to try to address them for you. Does anybody have any feelings on Sam Altman? That is the head of OpenAI. questions, comments, let me know. So do you think AI is going to be the demise of the human population? Welcome in. You got questions on AI, jobs, layoffs, career advice? Drop them in chat. I'll try to answer them for you. Try to give you some insight. My name is Joe. I go by Solutions Joe. I'm a solutions architect. Been in the tech industry for nearly 30 years. Drop your questions, comments. I'm happy to try to answer them or give you some direction. If you're scared about your job, scared about AI, let's talk about it. AI seems to be one of those things that people either hate or love. Not a whole lot of in between. Questions, comments, drop them in. Unless, of course, you're a troll. We had a troll earlier. I think that was actually my very first troll. That was kind of funny. Any software developers, software engineers out there concerned about their job or perhaps lost your job already? Questions, comments, drop them in. Concerned about your job, concerned about layoffs. What are your feelings on AI? Hate it, love it, freaked out by it? Are we all moving to Mars, according to Elon? Questions, comments?